So let's talk about quickly about the bandhas. And I love this cup for this conversation because it has this little, could be my Jalandhara Bandha, right? Think of this canister as your torso. This is where all the energetic alchemy of the body happens. This is Mula Bandha, the base, the pelvic floor. This is Uddiyana Bandha, the center. This is malleable. If this was like a water bottle, it would be even better. And then this is your Jalandhara Bandha, right? We can slowly close it, we can open it fully, or we can close it completely. When people think about Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor, it's really three parts, and it's different in men and women. There's, for women and men, the front, right? Then there's the rear, Ashwini Mudra, which is the anus. And then there's the actual center, the saddle of the pelvic floor, which has three layers, three parts. We're not clenching all of it and lifting up. We are lifting up just, and you can do it right now, just that center part for Mula Bandha, right? We're controlling that energy. So that is containing the energy base. You can lift up to the first floor from the basement. You can lift up to the second floor, and you can lift all the way up to the third floor. By the time you get up to the third floor, you really need to engage the entirety of the pelvic floor, right? And again, it's malleable, it's fluid. It's not one thing or the other. We're able to contract and release. In an active practice, when we are in active posture, we do want to be at like the second floor lifting, maybe even depending, like handstand, coming up into that third floor place. Uddiyana Bandha, so this is like closing the bottom of the container, and Uddiyana Bandha is more like if you had a billows and you are pulsing the energy, creating more heat. So Uddiyana Bandha also is not locked the entire time. It is fluid, and it is building the heat in the body. Inhale, there's some expansion, some space. Exhale. Also is going to depend on the intensity of the posture that you're in. So it is a practice. I don't expect you to, nobody should expect themselves to get this right away, but I want you to start practicing the Uddiyana Bandha. Now, Jalandhara Bandha is obviously where we let the energy in, and where we let, or the prana in, and the apana, the prana out. That's your Jalandhara Bandha. Very different from this, right? It's not a collapse. It's keeping the front and back of the neck long to create that control. And then lift, Uddiyana. And there are pranayama techniques that we get into that engage all three of those. That's way more of like an advanced training, but things to kind of start dipping your toes in.